get some. Oh, oh, daylight saving time ends tomorrow. What are we up to, guys? Let's see where we got live. We got our live. We got our orange cat. We got live. Oh, orange cat. Turn off the volume. All right, guys. We are back with another live with me. Kate, how did we know Kate was gonna be number one in the chat? Hello, Kate. How are you doing? Hope you had a good day. What are we doing? 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 Gotta get our greeting up in there. There we go. And we got our orange cat in here too. If you haven't already heard her meowing. So, all right, y'all, we got our BRB rock. Oops, thought I had it zoomed in. Not enough zoomed in. Okay, there we go. Okay, guys, here's the rocks that we forgot back at the house because we had clear coated them. We gave them a good clear coat and we forgot them. Got them on the front porch. Hey, Abby, how are you doing? Yeah, that's what happened. All our rocks left back at the house. Okay, so here's our BRB rock. Should I just paint this rock so that it just says BRB on it? I don't know. I like what this might be something. This could be a this could be a fish. Ooh, this could be a cool fish rock. Did you sell, Abby? I sold some stuff. I made about 40 bucks. And then I donated that. Hey, Bricey, Lever 287 says hello. Those look cool. Thank you, Bricey. Yeah, 40 bucks. Not a whole lot. And then I donated the 40 bucks right back to the lady that puts on the whole event because she puts in a lot of her own time and money into doing these gigs. So thank you, Abby. I appreciate it. And so, yeah, I just, uh, the lady's like been really, really nice. She's like or she's like my wife's old art teacher from when she was a child. So when I first moved to Des Moines here about 13 years ago, I didn't really know anybody besides my wife. And so it was like kind of starting all over. And she was one of the first people that my wife suggested that I like get in contact with and do the art fair thing. So um, I've been doing this art fair for 13 years now. Hey, Karina Slave, how are we today? We got quite a few people joining this late late evening session. Hey, what are you doing, Cat? My cat's over here. One of one of six cats. It's our orange cat. But we're gonna keep. What are you doing? Quit causing trouble. He's down here causing trouble. We're gonna keep painting on rocks since we got a bunch of these started. I might as well keep going. Um, so we got those done. You're in the UK right now. It's 1 a.m. Oh, doing a little late night viewing. Well, I appreciate you, Karina, for coming through at 1 in the morning. Usually, I'm asleep by. I try to get to sleep by midnight, even if I have to get up by um, 5, 5, 5 in the morning for work. I will sometimes stay up late. Next October, yep, a whole year. I might be ready for next year's fair if I start now. Can you show us your very first masterpiece? That is a good question. Um, my very first masterpiece. I can show you one of my early paintings. I don't know if it's a masterpiece, though. Let me move these rocks out of the way then. I got a bunch of pink rocks. We got some pink rocks and a couple blue rocks. Let me move. I need to put these somewhere. I need to protect my rocks now. They're gonna be hanging around for a whole year until next year, unless somebody else expresses interest in these rocks. I need a box, and I need to wrap them in something. Oh well, they'll just hang out. But they've been clear coated. They got a nice spray of clear coat on them, so hopefully that protects the paint. Naughty cats. Yep, we got quite a few naughty cats up in here. Oh, sorry, Abby asked how am I. I'm doing well. Been a, not a late day, but a long day because I got up at about 5:30 this morning. Thank you, Kate. So, okay, I made space here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, the whole thing. Thank you, Abby, for subscribing. I think you said that, but I just got the notification. Whoops. Okay. I don't know if I have. Um, why are my iPods trying to connect to my? Oh my goodness. There we go. Am I back? Can you hear me again? Let's see if I even have a picture of it. Well, I could probably bring it up on my Facebook. So I have all my old pictures. Let's see, photos, photos. Man, I don't even go. Oh, here we go. I don't even go on Facebook much anymore. See all. So I've been painting a long time, guys, so don't make fun of me. This is probably not my first painting, but it was one of my earliest painting. Let's see if I can center this right. It's a Cubist inspired piece. It's called Blue Bottle and Glass. Yeah, so it's done in acrylic paints. Not seeing nothing. You can't see anything. You should be able to see that now. There we go. Got it out of the way. Oh, hi. Sorry, accidentally closed it out. There we go. Can you see it now? So this was done in 1993, maybe 92, the very end of 92. It's my own design. It was based off Cubism. I was probably 93. Let's see, 20. I think I started painting when I was 18. So somewhere between 90, 91 and 93. Let's see. Let's see. What other ones do we have here? Oops. As far as masterpieces are concerned, let's see. This was also an early painting. So this was based on Japanese. This is oil. So this was done in 93. Yeah, I was 20, 20 years old, 19 or 20. Saw oil paint. It's a samurai. I kind of copied it out of the image out of a book. But the background is all my ad libbing, and you can still see some of the Cubist influence in here. And let's see. And then this was probably my next one after that one. This is seppuku, which is Japanese, old Japanese ritual of suicide. Uh, yeah, just to let you guys know, this could be triggering for some people. Suicide's no joke. Um, but you could see there's still some Cubist influence in here. But my use of color started at a very early time in my painting career. These aren't very good photos. These are like old uh actual photos, not digital photos, but I did scan them and they're digitized. But yeah, this was like 93 also. Um and then this was another one I probably done that same year. I think it's signed. This one was called, what did I title this one? Um, The Rescue. I think that's what it was called. The Rescue. The Rescuer. Yeah, The Rescuer. So oil on canvas, 24 by 36. You can see I was not afraid to do work on bigger sizes at an early stage in my painting career. So this is all me self-taught. I hadn't taken any painting classes or anything. This is just me buying the materials um, and just playing with the paint. So by this time, I've been drawing my whole life. So creating compositions and stuff like that was nothing new. But the paint the painting thing was definitely still new to me. But since I had been drawing for a long time, that gave me a little bit an advantage in creating artworks versus having to copy stuff. And then I don't know if you could say any of those are masterpieces. Well, actually, these say 1994, so I was probably 20, 21 years old. Um, let's see, 93, 95. These are oil pastels. Whoops. All right. Come on, man. There we go. These are oil pastels. So oil pastel on paper. There's more of there's like a residual cubist uh thing going on here, but this is me drawing it from observation. So this was an actual uh, uh, still life I put together besides the cloth. So I had the candle and the base and the Cricut lighter. The candle is kind of rendered uh, somewhat more natural. And then I was big into surrealism too. So it kind of has a psychological thing going on with the background, the face in what could be considered like cloth folds, and again, still using a lot of color. So a little bit more psychological. This what I call this candle and lighter still life. And then this was my favorite. So I had at the time we had two cats, my first two cats, but me and my roommates shared responsibility for the cats. And the orange one was 7, and the the black and gray one was 6. But I called them Roku and Chi-Chi, which are 6 and 7 in Japanese. Also, 7 is Nana, but at that time, I just called called them Chi-Chi. And it's me in my room, somewhat still kind of cubist influence, very colorful, still like using color, and eating a bowl of ramen. So the cats would like come around and kind of beg for food or want food. So I called this piece the beggars. And uh, a gal that I used to work with back in the late 90s uh, bought this piece from me. And I asked $100. She gave me $50, said she would pay me the rest later on. And she ended up, I didn't know her really well. We just worked together. She ended up quitting the job, and I never saw that other $50. So hopefully she still has the piece and it didn't get ruined. But if it did, I got this picture, old picture of it. It's not the best picture, it's very small quality. So I can't really make any prints from it. But you could still see like some surrealist influence with the window. It's supposed to be the moon, kind of large moon in the window. Um, I don't know if it was supposed to be shining or not because it doesn't really seem like that. But I would break up the picture plane with lines and stuff. So I had quite a few influences at that time. Um, Masterpiece, I'm still not sure. Cat, you can't be up here on my stuff. Let's see. So that was from 95. This one is probably dude, quit climbing on my stuff, please. This one, again, a little bit of Cubist influence, but not so much, is kind of, a little bit more inspired by Japanese ukiyo-e prints, and still hanging on to the surrealist tendencies. It kinda has a weird psychological thing going on here with the geisha looking into, the mirror, um, and then in the background in the mirror, you can see kind of what's supposed to be like a fox head. She's for some reason, she's got a samurai sword near her. There's a shadow of a cat or cats on either side of her, but the face in the mirror is a little bit more masculine. There's also a bird up top here coming through the window, uh, and, there's like a kind of a wave coming out of its mouth, indicating, bird sounds. But yeah, this I would say probably this was '96, probably one of my first what I would consider masterpieces. Ex-girlfriend got this one. Probably my first girlfriend. Uh, I guess you could say my first real girlfriend. We didn't last that long though. We'd argue all the time, as young people do who disagree. Um, but yeah, I did this. The only reason why she has it is because I did it for her. So, the if I hadn't done it for her and just did it for myself, I'd probably still have this painting. But I have this photo, not a very big photo. It's all so the underpainting is gold acrylic, and then everything else is oil. So oil on top of this layer, gold acrylic on canvas. It's kind of a lightweight canvas. I'm assuming she still has the painting. I haven't seen her in many years. I think she still lives up in Minnesota and Minneapolis. So yeah, hopefully she still has it. So I would say that was probably 1996. So let's see, 1891. So about 5 years, I would say 5 years into my painting um, career. I would say that was probably one of my first. This is a portrait of my mom and me when I was a baby. This is done in gouache. This is probably one of my first uh, actual photorealistic images. So I think my dad took this picture. My dad was a photographer in the Navy. So he took a lot of pictures of me and my brother and my mom when we were younger. And you could tell there's still a little bit of cubist influence. My mom's face is a little kind of um, not as smooth, like the edge. Some of the edges are still kind of uh, like broken lines, but and then I used a little bit of geometric, like circular stuff going on in the background. I wouldn't say that was a masterpiece. Think I still have this somewhere. It's on paper. So yeah, this one here, 96, probably my first. what I would consider a masterpiece. But I've had many paintings over the years, like this, based on uh, was it a Raphael painting? But I kind of changed some stuff up from the original composition. What else? This is probably my first plain air oil painting. It's of a park in Minneapolis called Loring Park. In the background, you see, I think it's the St. John's Basilica, and off to the right here, like we can see it, is the community college I went to for maybe a couple semesters, and then I dropped out because I was not right up here. I was not focused on school, but um, definitely focused on art and skateboarding. And yep, first plane air. This was from what, 97? This the 97? Nope, 98. 1998. So I've done all kinds of different things. Let's see. This one I'm kind of proud of. This is of my dad, or not dad, but my brother's old pit bull, who's now long past. This is oil. This painting took me, jeez, I think I finished this in 2018, maybe. I started it. I think I started it like, could possibly be, could have been 2000. Well, 2003, 2004, maybe 2003, 2004. I started it, and it was just a simple block in of the dog, um, done from a photograph my brother had. But I thought it turned out pretty good. It's somewhat photorealistic. The computer screen doesn't do it justice, but the actual photo, or the actual painting, just is pretty amazing. Surprised myself. But this is a 3 foot by 4 foot, or 36 inches by 48 inches. So it's a decent sized canvas. My brother owns this. Obviously, he commissioned it. This was another dog commission. Going back to my cubist roots, a friend of mine that I worked with at the co-op in Minneapolis, the cooperative grocery store, uh, much later on commissioned me to do this. This was of their him and his husband's dog, and he was like, do it, do your thing. And so I kind of did this kind of somewhat cubist, synthetic cubist like work. So I definitely get better and better as time goes on. Let's see. More current stuff. Do I have any current stuff? This is a mural on the side of a big shipping container I did. Me and my buddy did this back in 2022. This is a this side has the loon. Oh yeah, look at it, it's pretty terrible. But I did the loon, and then I did this frog. I wish I could show like both together, but I did all the patterns in the background, and then I did this frog or toad, and then the wavy stuff or the blue fire is supposed to be like a spiritual flame. So, and it's all done in spray paint. So, yeah, I've done a few murals, a bunch of portraits and stuff, just various things. But yeah, that's that. I am going to wrap up that. I hope that satisfied your question, Abby, if you're still there in the chat. Thank you for thank you for that. So let me get this back on here. I'm assuming you guys have been liking it. I just have to refresh. Thank you guys. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. 31 minutes. All I did was talk about myself. But let's see. Let's find a rock and what we're going to do on our next rock. We're just kind of freestyling these right now, guys. But before I do, let me clear coat some of this stuff. We still got Kate. Kate is number one in the chat. Where I need my need my sandable gesso. I don't know how many coats I put on these. So let's do that. And trying to see if anybody's doing anything on YouTube or Twitch. You're sleeping on me. Everybody's sleeping on me. Okay, guys. Oh, got stuff in there. Oh, last night you fell asleep. That's all right, Kate. I'm not sure how late I went. It was probably like 12:30. Jeez, I don't think I got to bed until about 1, which means I was tired during the art fair, which was pretty fun. I got to talk to some other artists. One guy that did some pretty cool abstract style artwork and that I had never met before. So that was fun chit chatting with him about painting. And then another young lady who we kind of sat next to each other at last year's art fair. We were kind of paired together at the same table, and I like her work. She kind of has a like I feel like somewhat influenced by the French illustrator, the guy that does Mobius or goes by Mobius. Uh, I bought a few prints from her, and I bought a couple prints from the other guy that does the abstract work. I should bring it's out in the car, but I should go grab the stuff and show it off. But maybe I'll save that for tomorrow's stream since I'm trying to. Well, I don't. Yeah, maybe I'll do a stream tomorrow night. Got to work in the morning. Be working the 8-hour shift on Sunday. Um, and then Monday I leave to go to Minnesota to visit my dad and my mom and my stepmom, my brother, who I haven't seen in a few months. So go visit them. It's about a 3.5-hour drive from here, so it's not too bad. I've done the drive so many times, it doesn't seem very long. Hop on a hop on a podcast or something, and you're good. Few of those, and it's like, I'm already there. Okay. All right, guys. I think we're good on those. We should be. Oops. We should be pretty good to work on those later on. Your cat's asleep now? Is sleeping on you? Oh crud. Oh my gosh. I need to get this stuff off of me because I'm wearing the wrong clothes. I can't be wearing this. These are my work pants. Shit. Shoot. Ah, dang it. Well, you know what? And there goes these work pants. Can't wear these. Got paint stuff all over it. Yep. Yep. It happens when you wear clothes you shouldn't be wearing while you're painting. All right, let me what are you doing over here? Unbalanced again. Yeah, I turned you off. Oh boy. Yep. Hold on, guys. To change up my pants here. Yeah, you know what? Stop. Stop it. Stop causing trouble. Pain in the butt washing machine. Okay, guys. Putting on these pants that don't have a problem getting stuff on. Oh, I should probably switch out my t-shirt too, because this is my good t-shirt. And Yeah, I don't wanna destroy. Alright, you going out there, Orange Cat? Go. Go on. Put on a shirt that we don't care about ruining. There we go. Get the belt going. Alright. So we got this. Come on, cat. It's gotta go. And we got keys. Okay. Alright. So alright. Ooh, excuse me, guys. Oh my gosh. I really need something to put my other rocks in so I don't get paint or anything on them. Let's see. We got this container here. We just put the rocks in. Get them out of the way so they don't run. Let me get a Kleenex. Oh, allergies are kicking in or something. Okay, got the box. All right, where's my brush? Where to put my brush? Not this one, the other one. Here it is. There we go. Got the brush. Okay. So what do you think, guys? After I wipe off the ears. Nebraska Cornhuskers. Whoops. Oh, we just tore some off of that one. That's okay. Oh, they play today? Is that your team, Caitlin? Oh, the Cornhuskers? You know what? Huh. They are your team and they play today. USC? Is that University of Southern California? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's see. See if we have anything we can make use of to paint. Oh my God, everything's falling on the floor. Let's see. Let's see. 14 to 4. Oh, they're playing right now? Ah, 14 to 14. It's probably a good game then. Let's see. Let's see. What do you guys think? This side or this side? All right, all right. Hold on, guys. We are going to paint a turtle. You not watch them? We are going to paint a turtle. Okay, guys, a turtle. A turtle. A turdy turtle. What do you think? This one? You turdy turtle? Well, we're going to need our palette. We're going to do a turdy turtle. Where did I put my palette? Piece of it just here. It was, oh, here it is. Got the palette. Let's move all these other rocks out of the way. Get out of the way, rocks. Go rock somewhere else. Yeah, we'll just do that one. We'll do that. Okay. Okay, guys. Let's figure out if there's something we can watch. Burners, people, anybody doing anything? No. Painting badly. Find houses. Find houses, Rock? Hold on, guys. I need to get my paint. So, we're gonna do a turtle. Gonna do a turtle. So, what color should we do the turtle? Let's start off with burnt umber. Start off with burnt umber. Do a quick turtle design. Hey, Nico Brian, how are you doing? Yes, I am live. We are here. Nico is number two. I I should do a turkey. Let me do a turtle first, and then we can do a turkey. Not very good at turkeys, but we'll try. Should I do a cooked turkey? Oh my god, hands are so dry. We're trying to open these tubes. Nico says, "I love turtles. Turtles are fun." Let's see. Let's see. Oh, this side's good. Let's see what we can come up with. They're your favorite animal? Your favorite animal or your favorite spirit animal? Or one and the same? What do you guys think? Hmm. 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 I'm gonna make a fun turtle. What would a fun turtle do? This is tough. I don't want to make the whole rock look like a turtle. I want to just paint a turtle on it. So, what would be a fun thing a turtle would do? You're hunting turkey? Oh, you got turkeys around your area? They are my favorite animals, but my favorite spirit animal is a lion. Lion would be a good thing to do. We got quite a few suggestions. Oh man, turtle, turtle, turtle. Okay, we're just going to. mm, I'm just gonna just start doing. This turtle can be saying something, I guess. I'm gonna give this guy a more pointy, pointy um, snout or beak. Oh, I already had the fair. That was earlier today, Nico. It was from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. So it's already been about 5 hours and 20 minutes since it ended. Turtles have tongues, right? I think turtles have tongues. I don't know if this is fitting right on here. Guess this is kind of like a box turtle. So let me see here. We go like that and that. And we go like that. And we go like that. And we go like that. And go like that. And we go like that. And we go like that. Like kelp. Oh wait. Yes, they do. Yes. Oh wait. Where you're asking? They use them to break down the food like kelp and other foods. Sorry, I feel like I missed something. We still talking about turtles? Okay. Okay. So it was when you asked if they had tongues. Oh, okay. The delay threw me off. Um, well, I think we're gonna have to ad lib this because mm, this, that, something like that. Or should I do it like this? Okay, hold on. Like this. So it says they use them to break down the food. So turtles use their tongues to break down the food. Trying to follow this rock line. Okay, let's see. How about this back end though? You can flip the tail up. Oh, sorry guys. Am I not even painting on screen? Something like that, right? Now, should it be grass, sand, or some other whatever that should be the background? We can always use the Naples yellow and then turn it something else if we need to. We'll just make it sand. It looks funny. It's supposed to be more of a kind of abstracted turtle, so not very realistic, based on a realistic image, but not meant to be rendered realistically or naturally in a naturalistic manner. So I could make the head smaller, but in a good way. Yeah, it's just supposed to be playful. Plus, you're just seeing the basic outline. Might have to shrink it down a little bit, but let me see how it looks on the camera. Basically, it'll sit like this. And from up above, I want it to, I want it to fit within the shape of the rock. So I've done a few turtles in my time. Some a little bit more naturalistic or photorealistic looking. Let's see. Thank you, Nico. Even if it didn't, it was just supposed to be fun. It should do like more, way more abstracted version. You've never asked how long I've been married? Let's see here. 2013 in April. So that will be this coming year, 2026. So wait a second. I thought it was 13 years. So April 2026 will be the 13th, going into the 13th year, the start of the 13th year. Wait a second, 2025? Got married in 2013. So yeah, 12 years now, almost 13. My wife says I can stay up until 2 a.m., but I have to work. I have to work at 7. You can stay up until 2 a.m. 2 a.m. Oh, 2 a.m. rolls back to 1 a.m. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. Daylight savings, but I don't wanna stay up until 1 a.m. Um, I'll go to bed at uh-oh, our earbud's dying. Gotta switch up the earbuds. Yep, 13 years. It's gone by pretty quickly. Is that one going? Heck, Abby, you missed I I I don't know if you missed it, but I was answering your question about my masterpiece. What I thought was like my first masterpiece, and I showed it off. I don't know if you got to see it. I actually showed off a few works, early works before I showed off what I thought was my very first masterpiece. Oh, you missed it? Here, let me move my turtle over, and I will try to bring it back up here. Bring it back up. So don't go away just yet. So this was from 1996. So 3 years. Wait, 96 was 18 in 91. And this was what? What did I say? 96. So about 5 years in to, well, where'd it go? Gosh darn it. Sorry, it disappeared. So 5 years into my painting career, I did this painting. It was for an ex-girlfriend of mine, well, girlfriend at the time, but it's got a gold acrylic underpainting or ground, and everything else on top of it is oil painting. This is the best. Sorry, let me get that the light glare out of there. There you, there you go. And everything else is oil. Very some kind of thick layers and some very thin layers, so the gold kind of shows through. Not the best gold, it's just acrylic. It was like acrylic based gold paint, so it's not really metallic like. Yep, oil painting. So it's of a geisha, like looking into a mirror. Usually they have these mirrors and they would apply their makeup and stuff uh, through their mirror use of their mirror. In the mirror is a kind of a shadowy fox figure. You have some shadowy kind of outlines of cats on either side. There's a bird coming in through the window. There's I don't know if it's a katana or a wakizashi next to her, which it would be kind of weird for a geisha. There is a paper lantern up in the right upper corner, and then a scroll painting on the wall just behind that, the upper part. But the face or figure in the mirror is definitely more masculine looking. So I don't know. Wasn't very good at painting faces. Didn't paint a whole lot of faces. In a more naturalistic manner. So 1996, I was 23, 22, 23 years old. I can't remember how long it took me to paint it. This is not a very good photo of it. I don't have any. This was from taken from an actual camera, like a well, was it film camera, but like a one of those disposable cameras. So not a very good camera, I want to say, or it could have been the very first digital camera, um, which my dad had was using for his work. Um, Very low pixel quality, so it's not very big. Painting that we don't understand what it means, but it holds a lot of significance. Yeah, very personal. It has residual cubist uh, tendencies, but mostly Japanese ukiyo-e influence and surrealism, because I was into all of those things at that time, but more phasing, moving away from the cubism and more influenced by surrealism and Japanese ukiyo-e prints. But I mean, it was pretty good for my time. I guess there's probably some decorative elements in there too, but I wasn't really well versed in decorative arts. But I guess you could say I was good at or decent at composition. So you can kind of see in the background in the window you see the white silhouette. That's supposed to be Mount Fuji. Uh, the trees kind of are nod or throwback to Bob Ross in that. I sucked at any kind of Bob Ross like painting, so but yeah, that's that painting. I don't know if you can if it gets any bigger, but I really like how the hair turned out. Uh, the kind of the back of the neck, there's shoulder blade. My anatomy at that time wasn't the best. Uh, the face in the mirror. Whoops! Come on, man. Why did you shut off? The face in the mirror is definitely not feminine. Maybe for a man, but it's definitely more personal. So yeah, it's very pixelated. I wish I had a very high detailed pic of it, but I'm assuming my ex-girlfriend still has it. I haven't seen her in many years. This was my first girlfriend. But yeah, it's not bad. That that I would consider my very first masterpiece. 5 years into 5 years into my painting career. You suck at art? Yeah. I mean, I wasn't that good. I can somewhat draw back then. So when I started painting, I'd had already many years of drawing. Um, oh, and I had no formal training in painting other than watching Bob Ross and Willem. Uh, what's his name? Bob Ross's mentor. Can't remember his last name. Your dream is to become an artist and open a YouTube channel. Hey, yeah, you can do it, Abby. You put your mind to it, and if you enjoy it, that's what matters about art. But my mom doesn't let you. Your mom doesn't believe in art. Art's a good way to express yourself, to um, get to know yourself. At least for me, um, just painting allowed me to learn some patience because painting doesn't. You can paint fast, but some things take time. So I'm still dealing with that one. Patience. Your mom doesn't let you open a YouTube channel, not art. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Your dream is to become an artist, open a YouTube channel about art, but my mom doesn't let you. Oh, okay. As far as YouTube, yeah. Well, if you're kind of underage too, I'm sure she might just be protected, trying to be protective of you. Because there's some wackadoos out here on the internet. But we got our turtle. We're starting this turtle, and we're trying to figure out. Yeah, this is definitely going to be more abstracted, not a true or natural rendition of a turtle. I guess you can say probably more decorative. People don't like the decorative arts. Oh, sounds like my wife's getting ready to start her shift working from home, and she's picked up some hours that are like her old original hours. She used to work overnights. All right, so this could be kind of a sandy, beachy kind of thing. You have to go. That's all right, Nico. I'm glad you gave us this much time. You know, it'd be nice to spend all day watching somebody, but it's not always the reality for most of us. You got stuff to take care of, but I appreciate you coming in and spending as much time as you did in chat, and I appreciate it. And thank you. Have a good night. Get some rest. I'll be following suit, but it's like quarter to 10 here, or what would that be? 22:46. For our non-American friends, our friends overseas, do Canadians use a 24-hour system? Do Central and Southern American continents, states, countries use a 24-hour clock? I'm not sure. Americans like to have the AM and the PM. I don't know if that tricks us into thinking we have more time or just confuses us. Man, I think the head got to come down a little more. You changed your PFP on one of your drawings you made. It's horrible. Yeah, sometimes we do things that just don't appeal to our um, aesthetic senses. But one person's horrible is another person's um, like beauty. Thank you, Kate. PM refers to night and AM refers to day. Yes. Uh, I can't remember what they stand for. Let's see. PM stands for in time. Post meridium and AM, which is Latin for after midday, post meridian, and AM, oops, post meridium ante meridium, which is before midday, afternoon and morning. Yep, Americans like their 12-hour clock system. I don't know why we just don't use the 24-hour system like everybody else does, or military. Military time is what us in the States usually know it as. Kate, did you disappear on us again? Okay, we have something that resembles a sandy beach. Let's see. Is 9:50. Yep, same time as where I'm at. So we're in the same time zone. It's not bad. The tail kind of falls on the tangent of this edge, but that's okay. The back foot, this is supposed to be the other back foot. Um, Probably needs to be reshaped. This foot looks awkward, but I don't mind the awkwardness. If I keep disappearing, it's because I'm at 3 lives at the same time. No worry, Abby's, I've been there. I've had 4 going. at once on the computer screen with all the audios going at the same time, and that was so disorienting. Trying to follow 4 live streams and their audios. Yeah, it was odd. Maybe somebody can do it. I certainly couldn't do it for too long. Oh, the only one I see that I can really watch is Mr. Crayon. He is a IRL streamer on Twitch. He is a Korean, young Korean man who lives in Vancouver, Canada, and, I think he's back in Vancouver. He had made a trip down to San Diego for TwitchCon. He might still be in America, I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like America. Hard to say. Man, how long is he in? I think he's in LA. What is it? What did you say? And they are YouTubers that does good content but really does lives. They are YouTubers. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that on YouTube. There's just so much stuff. A lot of it just doesn't get seen because the algorithms. Yeah, I watch more YouTube than anything else. Any kind of streaming or shows or anything. YouTube is when I first started kind of getting into YouTube, I just thought it was kind of strange, but then after a while it just became the norm and I'm like, this stuff's better than regular programming, television programming. Okay, I feel like does the head need to be smaller? But from this above shot, I think I fit it in within uh, the circumference of this stone. We can always fix stuff. Maybe the lower jaw just is too big. Okay, and I don't think I'll do a natural kind of color because the natural color of the reference photo was along the lines of this beige, which I turned into the background color. So, how should I do this? Should I do it green or red? So I'm helping 3, including you. Oh, okay. Oh, that's nice of you, Abby, helping other people. Thank you guys for the likes and the subs because you guys got me up to 460 now. And that is nice. That's greatly appreciated. We'll probably keep doing more of these rock painting sessions just to um get through a lot of these rocks, but I still want Kate's still top fan. Yes. I still want to do hopefully uh the beginning of November, which I haven't checked what kind of uh weather forecast we're going to be seeing. I don't know if I don't know if I have the weather I got weather on my here. Okay, so according to this coming week, Des Moines here will be kind of in the low 60s. Next Saturday, we'll start seeing some rain, according to this, but that could change. So Monday, 60, Tuesday, 64, Wednesday, 60, Thursday, 62, and that's Fahrenheit. I'm not sure. The lows look like low 40s. Tomorrow, actually, into tomorrow morning is gonna be almost hit freezing or 0 cent Celsius. So that is going to be not fun. I'll have to wear my jacket into work. I don't know, as a red turtle, I feel like most turtles are either brownish beige or green. I could also not stick to any true color palette. I could do a blue turtle. What do you guys think? A blue turtle? Maybe there are blue turtles. So I got this manganese blue. You're writing a guy in Chinese? Nice. Because he makes a Chinese live? Interesting. Yeah, I've seen some, I think there's a couple Japanese artists that I follow. Uh, one of them, it looks like strictly Japanese in their chat. The other one is like a combo, so they might know some English. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with blue. We're doing a blue turtle because I decided to go with beige for the background. I got this manganese blue right here. It's kind of transparent, somewhat transparent, so we'll see how this looks. It will definitely not be completely solid blue, so please don't worry, guys. You know me, it'll get cleaned up. I wonder if I should make the belly pink or something. I could just make this pretty wild. Doesn't have to be true to nature. Again, this is just a playful little image. Do you prefer to paint and draw in canvas or rocks? Well, my preference is definitely canvas or wood, but I like painting on these irregular surfaces like the rock. Is kind of interesting to me since I've never painted on rocks before this. Um, yes, this goes like that. So we got a blue turtle, bluish tint turtle. Um, I feel like I feel like I like this blue for the shell, but I might try to do either a different mix of this blue. Kate says she likes it. She likes the blue. It kind of lets some of that white show through. I can, if I do more layers, it can definitely become more opaque, but it definitely shows allows some of that white to show through, or at least the lightness of that. So, um, I can go with, let's see here. We can go with some teal. We like to use the teal. You can use teal more for the skin of the um, turtle. I would definitely say I still enjoy painting on canvas surfaces. Kate likes the teal too. So we'll do the tail. The hay is young doing. It's a Halloween party. I will find someone Halloween Perry. Okay. Young s- starting off with a an odd title to his stream. IRL live streaming is really is a strange thing. Uh, I would be I would be really weird about live streaming in the public. I don't mind doing this like in my home or my studio, but when you start going around live streaming out in out in the world, It just seems really weird. I guess you probably get used to it after a while. Do I know KPDH? I do not, Abby. What is that? I bet my next turtle will be even better. So the more of a particular subject that I do, um, you'll start to see an evolution as far as, especially if I'm not using reference images or trying to pretty much photocopy a reference, because I could totally do that, no problem. I can copy photos all day long. It's just not that interesting after a while. I like to use my creative powers to develop an image. So even if I can't get it to look right, eventually the more I do, they'll start to feel a little bit more natural, even though they might be exaggerated. It's just an abbreviation. Oh, K-pop Demon Hunters. Yeah. Me and my wife watched that just like some weeks back, maybe like 3 or 4 weeks back. We thought it was pretty good. I originally saw it when it went up on Netflix, like the thumbnail, and I'm like, oh, K-pop. And then um the lady that I illustrated my the first two books of my book illustrating career, uh, which I feel bad I haven't done yet. Uh, Her dog groomer suggested doing some promotional material of the books because the books are about the author's dog. Uh, um, Shoot, how can I forget the name of the dog? Stella, spacing out on the name of the dog. So Stella is a little red kind of poodle mix. That is the main character in two of the books that I illustrate. And the author um, had this picture of Stella with the head wrap. And then I can't remember the character's name. She was like the half American or half Japanese uh, gal. And when she was sitting in the hot tub and she had her towel around her head and she had the little buns, the towel made the buns. The groomer had done something like that to Stella. So they thought it would probably be a good idea because at the time that show had just recently aired to do some promotional material featuring that Stella with the towel head wrap like that. But I haven't gotten around to doing it, so I kind of feel bad because I keep forgetting that I need to do an illustration of Stella looking like that character with the head wrap. I can't stop listening to your idol. What is your favorite candy? Who's Stella? Stella is the character in this book I illustrated. She is a little red puppy, and the story is how she came to be with uh, the author, who it's is also the owner of Stella, the little red puppy. Well, that's not bad for a blue turtle. This is just the base block in colors, so I will do some more detailing of this. But we're just trying to get some basic color in there, block it in to see if that's doesn't look too bad. I am not hating it, but we want to make sure the color is nice, either nice and solid or however we're gonna do this. It looks like Yang is at some kind of crazy. Is he in New Orleans now? What is this dude? The only streams I'd ever seen him do was washing dishes and out on in the streets of Vancouver. Now he's like this jet setting, live streaming, traveling IRL traveler. I don't know. He gets quite a few like people watching his streams. Is crazy. I can't find a brush like that. When I found and bought two, the point got messy. Yeah, this one I bought probably at Michael's. You want to probably, I can't read the brand because it's worn off. Depends on how well you take care of your brushes, Abby. If you're not too concerned with your brushes, they might not last as long, but some are definitely cheaper than others. I try not to beat my brushes up too much. Make sure to wash them somewhat thoroughly. You can get soap and stuff to use on the brushes, but be careful what kind of soap you use because it could ruin a particular hair brush. Not sure if this is synthetic. It usually synthetic brushes have like that white bristles, but they could be of a different color too. It's hard to say, but I think this is natural, but it has a certain snap to it. Like when you're brushing it and you let go, it snaps back. If you're brushing it and you pull back and the brush stays back, it's probably not going to be a very good brush for you. Those are probably more watercolor brushes than brushes used for acrylics or oil painting. And this is definitely not a super soft brush, but it's not a hard brush either. But it has just enough give and then snap back. Did I use the recipe you gave me, Logan? Not yet. I haven't made any um I haven't done any grilling this year, which I know my wife is probably disappointed that we haven't used the grill this year. It was so hot during the months of like June and July, and then August came around and I just got really busy painting and I got lazy and didn't want to use the grill because the grill itself has, I think it's like an iron or some kind of heavy metal for the grill part, and it's a pain in the butt to clean all the time, but I just need to get over that and just start using it more because I do like grilling stuff. Well, the blue is not a bad choice. The teal and the manganese together are not a bad choice. This looks like some creature that Godzilla would be fighting. Okay, let's see. How does that look? Now I need to do the underside, which I feel would be lighter. So maybe I will mix the manganese and the teal together. I swear I don't understand why Yang is not in a costume. Well, it's kind of getting too cold. Yeah, so if you want to use it, you should probably do it soon. Yeah, I will be starting Monday, I would be going to Minnesota for 3 days to visit family. And then Sunday, I possibly could, because I'll be working in the morning and then getting off at 3. Whoops, what am I doing? I was trying to do this. Filling in the leg. I already did that. Okay. Are they singing Kumbaya? You're in a band. What instrument do you play? Let me see. Uh, Guitar? Kate says flute and piccolo. Abby says drum, not percussion. See, that's why I said guitar, because I'm like, yeah, Logan cooks, he grills. Yeah, I'm sure there are some grilling drummers out there, but I just had a feeling guitar, but you didn't answer guitar, so that I might be wrong. What is a piccolo? It is a very, very small wind instrument, kind of like a flute, but small, really tiny, I'm assuming. Or it's the character from Dragon Ball Z, Piccolo, which don't ask me a whole lot about Dragon Ball Z because I don't know jack squat. I know some of the characters like Goku, uh, Piccolo. Um, I can picture some of them, but I can't name them all. Okay, the tongue is going to be the tongue should almost be like purple, right? But we'll go with this blue. We'll go with this blue for now. We can always make it purple later. It's a brass instrument. Uh, Alto saxophone. I feel like people prefer alto over tenor. When I was in grade school, I tried to play tenor saxophone. No, I played trombone. I don't even know how I ended up in the band. school band. I could not read sheet music for the life of me. If reading sheet music depended on my life, uh, or my life depended on reading sheet music, I'd be dead. I was trying to make sure I was saying that correctly. Yeah, so I think they just needed people. And then came middle school and in band class, I guess, because we had seventh grade, you had to band was mandatory, and I hated band. I hated performing in front of people. I couldn't perform in front of people, probably because of my grade school uh band experience, and the fact that I could not read music. Can I recommend a very good Brazilian music? Yeah, if you want to. I don't have a problem with it. Go for it, Abby. I like world music, so if it's music from other places besides America, I do enjoy. Oh, what instrument? Oh, did you say it wasn't? It's a brass. Okay. Shoot. Trumpet. Trumpet's a brass instrument, right? Or oh, what's the big one? Um, God, I can't think of the name of it. It's a bigger trumpet. So a bigger trumpet would be a frick, what is the bigger trumpet? So confit em min mim from Tarajo. I probably just butchered the hell out of that. Ah, Kate says she's in marching band. Um, a cornet? Is a cornet bigger than a trumpet? Oh, trombone? Because you said slide. Trombone. Like I said, I did trombone in grade school, and I hated I I didn't mind the instrument. I just again, I can't read music. I can play things by ear if I figure it out. Hey Oscar, how are you doing tonight? You just performed today? So you must be pretty good, Logan. I guess if I stuck with the instrument, plus carrying around a trombone when you're what, in fifth grade or whatever, fifth or sixth grade just doesn't seem like fun. Me and one other person were in middle school and the rest were in high school. Okay. Are you in middle school or are you now in high school? Was this before? Did you say it was a jazz band? Where's my mouse? I need to go up. Oscar says they went to the buffet. Oh, what did you have? You're in seventh grade right now? Yeah, seventh grade was a very awkward time for me. Why can't I scroll up? Saxophone is a woodwind. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Oh, you didn't say what kind of music you played, though. Oh, you're in sixth grade? Wait, is sixth grade considered middle school nowadays? 'Cause back when I was young, middle school was 7th and 8th grade only. Aw. Wait, you're in the toilet in the buffet? I hope you wash your hands, Oscar. Okay, it must be some schools how they do it, because I remember the grade school I had, uh, wow, they were 4th through 6th grade. Then the middle school I went to was 7th and 8th grade, and then high school was 9th through 12. But I know some consider 7 through 9 to be middle school, and then high school is 10 to 12. Oscar is in 6th grade also. I can name all the notes that I know. Jeez, don't ask me A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I don't know nothing about majors or minors, sharps, flats. I don't know much about any of that stuff. They keep saying bad words in each sentence they say. Are you talking about um all right, Oscar, have a good night. It's good to see you in the chat. Hope you enjoyed the buffet. Wash your hands. You're gonna clean your what? Oh, your classmates. Yeah, that age, kinda in 6th, but I wanna say 7th and 8th grade, that age is a very awkward time. Maybe 6th, yes, 6th grade included. Because when I skated in my 30s, the skate park that I used to go to was outside of, was it a high school? Might have been a high school. So we get all kinds of young kids coming into the skate park, um, after school, and man, they could be vicious. Not physically, but, like, with the words they're saying. "Alright, Oscar, take care." B natural, F sharp, pedal, B flat. Man, you're getting deep, deep into, a realm that I'm not well versed in, Logan. Alright, Oscar, peace, take care, thank you again. Have a good night. Hopefully we catch you again soon. And thanks, yeah, thanks for stopping through. Wait, you always say I am cat. I thought you were talking about your cat, but you're saying I am cat. Kate's just hoping Dave shows up. Look up pedal B flat. It's really low. Is that is that something like only a trombone can reach? It's almost like wait, Dave show up. Haven't seen Dave yet. You never know. Dave could be lurking. Usually Dave comes in and says hello, but yeah, you never know. I've been known to lurk on somebody's channel and not say hello. Trying to be better at that though. Just be like, "Hey, what's up?" And then let them know I'll be lurking. All right, let's get some more manganese. It is 10:31 here, but because it'll be daylight savings after tonight, we could just say it's like 9:32 p.m. So we will be setting our clocks back an hour. So um this will actually be a longer night for us, which if you work overnight, you're actually working an extra hour, which kind of sucks because it's making your work day longer. Hopefully, you get paid for 9 hours if it's an 8-hour shift. Um, there was a period in my life that I worked overnights at a grocery store in their produce department. Yep, and when it came around this time of the year, that was an extra hour you had to stick around for. 10:33, are we in the same time zone, or are you are you including the daylight savings? All right, we might need some dark blue or mix in some burnt umber, which is gonna with this blue, which is going to probably cause the blue to go no not normal. Go neutral, or maybe in musical terms, flat. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, only trombone can play, but tuba, if they could play it, would be able to reach. Okay. I was wondering if like I couldn't remember tuba or are French horns are they kind of on the high end or the low end of the register of sound? French horns? I feel like they would have a nice tone. French horns. They always sound so regal or majestic. It's 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 only 30 minutes after midnight for you, Abby. You must be way ahead of us then. That would be 2 hours ahead of where I'm at. Or didn't you say it was already 1 AM? Or it was 1 AM until daylight savings. Okay, we're getting this color in there. It's starting to look a little more rich. Kate is in the same time zone as me. Logan is in the same time zone as me. Abby is in a different time zone, I'm assuming, since she said it was 0300. He said meh. You must be an East Coaster then, Abby, since us Midwesterners are only at 10 p.m. or 22:36. Nah, Kate's gonna keep letting us know when the time minute changes. All right, manganese blue. You look pretty nice paired with paired with our teal. Manganese blue and teal. This dude's not even in costume. He's going around at a Halloween party. Wherever he's at, it's not even Halloween anymore. Or it could be an All Saints Day celebration. Do people dress up on All Saints Day? He says he's depressed. People are making him depressed. He's always depressed because he's not having fun. He's out there and he's never having fun. He's watching other people have fun. It's somewhat sad. It reminds me of my youth, watching everybody else have fun. Except I knew how to have fun. I always had fun skateboarding. Yep, being a skateboarder. One of these days, well, I'll have to wait till next season, next not winter season, next warm season. Maybe, maybe I will try to do a little bit of skateboarding. Okay, okay, we're getting this turtles looking pretty sweet. I do say so myself. Let me use whatever. Um, hey, 505 Vibe, welcome back to the chat. Oscar is off the toilet. And he says, yep. Oscar was using the toilet at the buffet. Don't forget to wash your hands before you go back to the buffet. That is why I will never eat at a buffet ever again. Never, ever. Never, ever, ever. Clean that up. Clean that up. Well, turtles have nostrils, right? Picture I had, reference picture, I couldn't tell. I bet I can make a wackier turtle than this. I could probably make a wackier turtle. That's for sure. That'll be the my next turtle. Let's see. It's almost your big brother's birthday. Oh, is that like in a day or a few days or in like a week or something? Abby says I disappeared on you. Yeah, you did for a little bit. My cousin called me and I got to go, all right, Oscar, have a good one. We'll be here. We will be here. At least I will be here for a little bit. I don't know if I should hop on. Well, I would have to end this stream and then hop on back on through OBS. But I'm kind of itching the game, but it's already 10:42, which is actually going to be 9:42, but not till the middle of the night. So technically it's not 9:42, but we'll be setting the clocks back. So might as well just say it's 9:42. But it has been also been a long day. I don't know if you guys can tell. Sounding pretty sleepy already. But I do kind of want to get more of this turtle knocked out. Because, I kind of enjoy painting on the rocks. Painting these rocks. They are a nice little miniature canvas. I don't have to worry about doing a whole lot of detailing. I mean, I'll still do a lot of detailing because I can't get away from that. I can't just make it look raw. Maybe if it was oil paint. Now, I'm using acrylics. If it's oil, that's a whole nother thing. I might try some rocks in oil. That those ones I wanted to kind of do landscapes or some kind of scene, outdoor scene. And oil paints are good for those kind of things. You did paint on a rock before? Kate says she has painted rocks before. Kate, do you have any some pictures of your rocks that you painted? You can post them on my community page since I think I have it set up. So if anybody's interested in posting any of their art, uh, keep it PG, guys. No fan fiction art, please. I mean, I wouldn't mind, but we're trying to keep this a somewhat family friendly channel. Logan's leaving. Oh, okay, Logan. Have a good evening. Thank you. I'll try to see if I can do the recipe one of these days. See what my wife thinks. I'm sure we'll like it because taco seasoning. We like our taco seasoning. Oh my gosh, I keep putting my hand in the paint. You're painting your black cat? Okay. Like you're not literally painting the cat black. The turtle looks like he's just like choking on something with the tongue sticking out. Well, this is not bad, but I think I could be a little bit more creative with what I do with the turtle. But I like just doing these simple, rough, rudimentary creature paintings. Not bad. It's a good start. I should like do like a bunch of these where I get them started and then I can come back for another pass. So at least I'll have more started. Oscar is back. You did before hand heart. Oh, you did a hand and a heart, or a hand with a heart, a hand holding a heart. Well, guys, that might be a wrap for now because I am kind of getting sleepy, but I might, I might go on with a short gaming stream after this just to kind of zone out. But I'm happy, kind of happy with my turtle so far. Kind of, kind of happy with my turtle. I'm not hating it. I could hate it, but I'm not hating my turtle. Not hating. We'll do a little outlining of it though. So let's say in about 10 minutes, we're gonna call it end of the painting session, and then I will go straight into a gaming session. But I have to set that up real quick. But there's a possibility of tomorrow night painting session. We getting our turtle on. Turtle, turtle, turtle. Turtle, turtle, turtle. Turtle, 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 turtle. You just came to annoy? Happy turtle. Hand, land, heart. Okay, hand, land, heart. Abby says she's come to annoy us. Are you still are you still dealing with 3 other live streamers? Oh boy, this is gonna be a pretty interesting design. I have no idea how it's gonna work out, but I got a good feeling so far. I have a very good feeling that this could be a pretty decent turtle painting. One finished live. Brap brap. Pat to Pim. You go brr 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 brr. Is Kate agreeing with us, saying that this is the best turtle painting she's ever seen? The best. So Emmett would like to say, I am a master at my craft. Have I mastered my craft? I don't know. There's some things that I'm good at, other things not so good at pertaining to my craft. So have I mastered it? After 32, 33 years of painting, like I said, guys, remember I started when I was 18. You do the math. The best turtle painting ever. Kate says she loves my turtle. So, hands down, the best turtle painting. You can't beat it. Now he's riding on a bus. Wait, he loves riding on a bus. Smirky smirk. Still looks a little wonky, wonkiness, but I like the wonkiness. It's just enough wonkiness to be like, that's not right. I'm like, that is right. Let's see here. Love your turtle. What's your favorite Minecraft YouTuber? I don't have a favorite Minecraft YouTuber. I don't know any Minecraft YouTubers, so I can't say right now. All right, Abby, have a good one. See you next time on my next live. That'd be nice. You have a good night. Thank you for joining us. Get some sleep. There'll be plenty more YouTubing to be done in the coming day. And yeah, you'll get to see the best turtle painting on YouTube. Phew, excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Abby says, I'm asleep. All right. It's looking okay, guys, right? With the outline on it. Doesn't have to be naturalistic looking, but we like this. We like this. We're not hating it. But I need to blow my nose because, jeez, I am stuffed up for no reason. Thank you, Kate, for blessing me. Appreciate it. I love those wonky legs. I just like where they're just popping out of, like, for no reason, the leg is just popping out of some ungodly, unnaturalistic air stuff. Hey, Queen Harper, welcome to our live chat. I'm just painting a turtle on a rock, my kind of somewhat abstract turtle, because that's how we do it on this channel. We make weird and wonky turtles where legs would be coming out of areas that legs should not come out of. Can call you Harp. Okay, Harp. Queen Harper, do you play a harp? Are you a harpist? I like harps. Harps are cool. I don't understand harp playing at all. Nope, you don't play harp? Okay, just wondering. Okay, we are getting close to finishing the outline here. It's almost like this leg and foot is completely the wrong orientation, but that is fine. Ralphie Draws says, I just finished my original artwork for All Souls Day. Hey, Ralphie, if you want, just like in Melody's channel, you can post to the community if you want. If you want to share that on this channel, that is a-okay. It's always good to see what other people are working on and what interests them. And that's the cool thing about art and sharing art. You get to we get to learn about who you are through uh, what you create. Gonna be in Miss Melody's community immediately. Okay, I can check hers. That's fine. I'm not gonna be jealous that everybody's posting the Melody's community and not mine. I know Melody is a lot cooler than I am, so I could see why. I would probably post my stuff to Melody's channel. I'm being very sarcastic. Trust me. I'm not gonna go offline and cry because I'm not somebody's favorite. But yeah, I will definitely check that out on Melody's channel. It sounds like you said you're doing it immediately. So I can check right after. Kate says it's 11 p.m. and that's when we had um, planned to sign off. I want to finish just this. outline here of the back leg, and then I think we'll wrap it up there. And we got pretty far on our turtle image. Who knows? Maybe we can make some other turtles since we're kind of on this turtle thing. Uh, was it Abby that suggested the turtle? Oh, Nico. That's who it was, Nico. So, whoops. Nico Brian suggested the turtle, and maybe we can do few other turtle images just to satisfy um, this urge to want to paint turtles. We don't have to just do one turtle. Just like in the real world, there are many turtles. Keep forgetting to put the little turtle claws. Turtles have little teeny claws. I don't know if all turtles do. I noticed some turtles have turtle nails. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Hold on a second. Kate says, "Good job, buddy." And thank you, Kate. I think I did a good job. Maybe after a few turtles, we'll do a kappa, which is a Japanese mythological water spirit to go kind of with our water themed creatures. Kate says, you're back. Mom will let you stay up for a few more minutes, even though it's 1 a.m. Yep. Well, we will sign off then pretty quickly here. Okay, and then hopefully we can get some time in tomorrow to either start another turtle or continue and refine this turtle. So there we go, guys. Let me get this out of the way. That is a good start for the turtle. Don't be mad at my turtle. Even though these legs up top are all like wonky, like what are they doing? It looks like they're growing out of the shell. That was done on purpose. So, um, I have done that in the past, Abby, and I got copyright strikes. So I'd have to spend a lot more time trying to figure out what music I can use. That's not going to give me a copyright strike because ultimately, if I do end up monetizing, I would have to remove all of those streams or VODs that have the copyright strikes. Wait, what? Just because of music? Yep. Some music, you cannot use without permission, but there is music out there that is copyright free that people create, put out there. So it's just knowing which music you can and can't use that's not gonna cause YouTube to give you a copyright strike. And I'd rather not have to deal with that, so that means more work in the future if I do monetize for some strange reason, or it might cause me not to be able to become monetized because I have a lot of content that with copyright strikes on it. But yeah, there's the turtle so far. Seems to fit on that rock pretty decently. I might put some like grass or something in there. Who knows? It's a good start. I like he's just like he looks like he's choking, so his tongue sticking out there. What's copyright? Copyright is um somebody who creates something which they refer to as intellectual property, something that they create, um and somebody tries to use that without permission. uh That is, well, copyright is something you can do to protect your intellectual property. A copyright strike is somebody who uses somebody's copyrighted material, i.e., their intellectual property, without written consent, I'm assuming, or yeah, I'm assuming it has to be in writing because there could be verbal consent, but if it ever goes to court, it could be hard to prove a verbal agreement versus something that's documented. Sorry if that's a complex. Mm, I'm falling asleep. I can't even think anymore. It looks like sand. Yeah, I could make it look. I could just add little points, dots of different colors, to make it look more gritty. But we'll see. Yep. So I probably didn't explain copyright very well, but that's because I've never explained copyright to somebody before. But thank you guys. Ooh, that is a good idea, Abby. I like that. Starfish. I mean, we're kind of getting into what's his name territory from SpongeBob SquarePants. Uh God, I want to say his name's Carl, but it's not Carl. Carl is a character from Aqua Teen Hunger Force, the neighbor. God, what's his name? Anyways, thank you guys for joining me tonight. Hopefully, tomorrow night we will do more painting. Maybe we'll start some other turtles, or as Abby suggested, a starfish. Now I want to know the name of the character from SpongeBob. Who's the starfish? But yeah, we'll give you a little sneak peek up close and personal. If I can bring it back up, here you go. Come on. That's man, I didn't even have this light on. There you guys go. Get the glare from the light. We'll get some more detail in there. Sorry, it's a little losing some focus. There's my wonky legs. Yes, love those wonky legs. Pack Star. Patrick. That's his name, right? Patrick the starfish. The angle is fire. Yeah, if I get any closer than this, it just starts to go out of focus. Ugh, I need a wide angle lens. That would be fun. Anyways, that's it for tonight. We'll get some more detail on this guy, maybe some more color. Just make it come pop out a little bit more. Do some more on the background, the the usual. It's not looking too bad though. All right. I can sit here and admire it all day, all night long, but it's not getting done. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me. Kate, number one in chat. Abby. I don't know what place Abby got. Um, let's see. Hold on a second, guys. Sorry about that. Making me seasick. Ralphie Draws, Queen Harper. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, guys, go check out Ralphie Draws. Ralphie does some cool drawings. Um, and if you go to Melody Provenzano's channel, you might see some of Ralphie's drawings there too. Oscar, thank you for joining us. Logan, thank you also. 505 Vibe, thank you for joining us in chat. And who else do we have? Geez, there's a lot in chat tonight. Thank you guys. I hope I don't miss anybody. Nico Bryan. Nico Bryan, thank you for joining us tonight. And I think that is everybody. And that's going to be a wrap. I hope you all have a good evening or daytime, wherever you're at in the world. And until next time, bye for now, guys. Thank you for the likes and whatever subs we got today. And we jumped up a few subs. Thank you all. All right. Take care and peace out, guys. Until next time.